In the cold and dark space, a man cries in despair, not sure what he did wrong. A woman approaches him holding a gun. The only wrong he did is finding her before she finds him. She pulls the trigger. This woman is God of Death. This is a series of a dead man condemned to live 12 more deaths as punishment. Spoiler alert for those who haven't seen Death Game. Join us by supporting upcoming content, click like, pound that subscribe, and hit the notification bell. 7 years ago, Cho Yi-jae was a college graduate. After hard work, he finally got an opportunity with Taekwondo Group. His girlfriend Lee Ji-soo was very supportive. On the way to the interview, Yi-jae witnessed the man being hit by a car. The man grabbed onto him for help and quickly died in front of him. Shaken up from the incident, he failed this interview. This marked the start of next 7 years of his life. Cho Yi-jae has been working part-time in order to pay off his academic loans with various jobs from delivery to serving and designated driving jobs. When all his friends have good jobs, getting married, he is still in the same place. Although life was difficult, year after year, he continued to submit thousands of resumes for corporate jobs. 7 years later, he once again received an interview invitation from Taekwondo Group. This time, he was fully prepared to respond to the interviewer's questions. Pa Tae-yu is the son of the chairman. He praised Yi-jae, who worked hard for his dreams. After the interview, Yi-jae received a call from a friend. A friend ran away with their investment money. After hearing this, he ran to the guy's residence and tried to get his money back. This commotion affected the surrounded neighbors. They called the police. He asked the police to help to find the scammers. He could not live without the money. Police told him that the money belonged to his investment loan. Even if the man was caught, it would be difficult to get the money back. Yi-jae walked alone on the road, wanting to talk to his girlfriend Lee Ji-soo, but he saw her accepting flowers from another man. After the man left, Yi-jae walked over. They had an argument, and not wanting to be a burden, he broke up with her. When he got home, all his furniture is moved outside. He hasn't paid overdue rent. New tenants will move in soon. He spent the night outside. Yi-jae received the Taekwondo Group interview news. He did not make the cut. After experiencing all kinds of blows, Yi-jae walked up to the rooftop in despair. He believed that the man who committed suicide 7 years ago was his bad luck. Death is merely a means of ending the pain he is in. As he struggles to survive, he left a suicide note and chose to jump without hesitation. His phone continued to ring. It's his mom. A man woke up on a private plane, feeling confused. Is this the route to the afterlife? Unable to recognize himself, a strange woman sitting across from him. The woman reads his will. Death is merely a means of ending the pain I'm in. I'm not afraid of death at all. She is actually the god of death. They arrived at Hao's ground. She could not accept Yi-jae's insult of death. As a punishment, he gets to experience death 12 more times, entering the body of people that will die soon. If he prevents death in any of these bodies, he may live on as that individual. She snaps away. Sky gets dark immediately. Yi-jae questions this, but does not hesitate to buckle himself up. He straps on the life jacket, and the flight attendant reassures it's only a turbulence. Taekwondo plane made it into the clear sky. Yi-jae walks into the private suite on the plane, loaded with luxurious merch. A shining crystal appears to merge with him. Pa Jin-tae, 33 years old, the second son of Taekwondo's group. Raised in a very wealthy family, the only competition in life is his brother Pa Tae-yu. Their dad recently appointed Jin-tae as the CEO position. He is in training to be the successor. This man lives the life Yi-jae wanted. Alright, now the life jacket is off. No more bullshit. Unfortunately, he has to accept all of this and live on. The engine is on fire. Plane is heading straight down. Yi-jae buckles down as the plane rips apart. Soon the pilot and the flight attendant are blown out into the sky. The entire aircraft explodes. Pageante's body burned with flames. EJ woke up screaming and God of Death was next to him. A counterwise clock dials towards 11. The crystal or orb transfers memories and abilities of the body's original owner to EJ. The body owner's fate was predetermined. However, EJ's actions can alter the death of these people. If he fails all 12 lives, he will go to hell. Round 2 starts now. The bullet hits. EJ smashes into the ground and leading him to the sky. A man in red has no parachute. Is the God of Death playing him? The crystal appears. This man is Song Ji-sup, 38 years old. He's into extreme sports and lived a life of danger, securing 4 Guinness World Records. Today's challenge is diving 8,000 meters above ground without a parachute. The goal is to land onto the safety net. This never-before-seen challenge is aired live on national TV and live-streamed globally. If he succeeds, the sponsor with a lighter will hand him $3 billion in cash. With Song Ji-sup's ability, EJ feels pretty good to give it a try for cash. The TV director offers everyone a paid vacation if the TV rating surpasses 25%. EJ has located the net. As the rating hits 20%, starting life over with $3 billion is not a bad deal. And there he goes, heading towards the net, crash landing into the ground, just like that. All the viewers goes into absolute silence. The rating finally hits 30%. A paid vacation is happening. Cho Yi-jae woke up in shock. He believed that Song Ji-sup's death could not be changed. He had no control at all, without wearing a parachute. The God of Death took her shot. In the body of a student, facing the mirror, figuring out what grade he is in. Another student is laughing at the clip of Song Ji-sup's death. The crystal merges. This kid is Kwang Hee-soo, a 17 years old, raised by a single mother. His mom supports the family, working endlessly, and this kid wants to study hard. Yet he hates school due to the bullies. They abuse him and ask him for money, using photos and violence to threaten him. He doesn't want to burden his mother, as the hellish school life continues. He threatens to jump off the roof if the bully does not stop. The bully returns Hee-soo's statement with a slap. The beating and bullying continues. This kid shares a similar fate to EJ's past life. He can prevent this kid's death by not jumping. Bully comes to smack him across the head. EJ is not Hee-soo. He smashes the bully with a chair and fights others off. Not Tae-suk. The bigger kid intervenes and puts EJ to the ground. No one in the class dares to speak up. If Tae-soo did not join in, EJ had this. After school, the beating continues. Tae-suk asks to stop. Lee Jin-sung, the bully, slaps Tae-suk for his opinion. EJ goes back to Hee-suk's home. Seeing the post note on the fridge reminded him of his own childhood. His mother also left him food and post notes as she worked through the night. He was raised by a mother in poverty. He loves his mother. His humble wish was to get a job and start a family. What deemed to be normal life can be difficult to achieve even if we follow what seems to be the right path in life. Having dinner with Hee-soo's mom brought back memories of Cho Yi-jae's life. EJ needs a plan to get rid of this bully. Next day, he purposely follows Tae-suk to the washroom. He learned that a group of seniors protects Jin-sung. They warn Tae-suk not to fight back and obey Jin-sung. During lunch, Jin-sung face dunks EJ's head into the bowl. In return, EJ pours the bowl of noodle over Jin-sung. Jin-sung screams at others for backup. He is ignored instead. Tae-suk stops his friend from helping out. Earlier, EJ instructed Tae-suk not to get involved. He has a plan. The group of seniors head to the class to beat up the kid who disrespected Jin-sung. They assume it's Tae-suk. Jin-sung proudly points to the small guy who's scrolling his phone and innocently responding to the seniors. The seniors are embarrassed. Jin-sung can't even handle a small wimp. they will no longer help him. EJ and Taesuk gets their revenge, running into Taesuk in the hallway. This time, he slaps Jinsung instead. This is karma. At night, EJ goes for a run. A drunk Jinsung finds him, blaming everything on EJ. After only one day of getting what he does to others in return, this bully cries. Heading home, EJ almost gets hit by a truck. Just when he thinks he escaped death, Jinsung followed him and smashes his head repeatedly with a brick. We're back to the underworld. EJ thought he helped someone escape death, but his actions led to the ultimate blow. God of Death looked at him coldly and puts the fourth bullet into his head. After EJ came to his senses, his hands and feet were tied up. Two men grabbed him and poured gasoline over his blindfolded head. Men sharpened their weapons and questioned him about a girl and money. They're ready to take his eyeballs out. He has no idea what's going on yet. The crystal merges just in time. This man is Lee Jun-hoon, a 35 years old, a fixer, taking all sorts of criminals as clients to fix their problems, even if it's murder. He fell for the boss's woman and stole 10 billion won from the boss and plans to flee with her. He gets caught on the way to meet this woman. EJ knocks everyone down while he was tied up in the chair. He's taken over Jung-hoon's ability, not just his memory. He turned the lights off and fought off all the men, and finally able to take a look at himself. This man, Jung-hoon, leads a dramatic life. Even if he will die, with 10 billion won hidden, there's still a good chance with Jung-hoon's ability. It's worth a try. EJ opens the gate and takes off in a motorcycle. There is a GPS tracker on EJ's phone. The mob boss posted a 2 billion won reward for anyone that captures Jung-hoon. Different groups of men starts their chase. The boss joins the search. He wants Jung-hoon dead before the end of this night. Men are following EJ closely. He manages to dodge their bullets. The kidnapper turns the truck to block off the highway. The SUV clashes into the truck instead of EJ. A group of motorcycle gang tailgates EJ. The chase continues. Thank you for watching. To follow upcoming content, click like, pound that subscribe, and hit the notification bell.